When evaluating a book to read, do you consider the author, title, and cover art? Aw, that's adorable. But that's not how we roll on the Page 1 Challenge. Here, we read page 1 before knowing anything else about the book. Is page 1 alone captivating enough to make you want to read the book? Let's find out. We'll reveal the title and author after reading. Page 1. She refused to be triggered by breakfast food, so she went straight for the waffles. Real Belgian ones made of yeast dough, not batter. She'd eaten 2 of them already. Hot, bronzed waffles with Nutella and strawberries and vanilla bean ice cream. There were times to avoid your triggers, and times to chew them up slowly and deliberately. Plus, eating was preferable to small talk, not that anyone would want to talk to her. They were here for Ellery, and Ellery was everywhere. Life-size cutouts of Ellery and her family stood proudly next to Belgian flags and clusters of bright red poppies. Since Ellery's family was stationed at the embassy in Brussels, it was an obvious design choice, but achingly unoriginal. Elegant black and gold streamers hung loosely across high ceilings. A Nyhouse chocolatier table crowned the center of the room, with pralines, truffles, and dark chocolate medallions stamped with Ellery's portrait. Taps of Belgian beer flowed into frosty mugs with Ellery quotations about gifts and potential and other ridiculous ideas. It was a smashing tribute to someone who didn't actually exist. Sara unwrapped an Ellery chocolate and quickly bit her head off. A clean snap is a sign of excellent chocolate, she'd read once. She let it melt slightly in her mouth before she chewed and swallowed. She unwrapped another medallion and bit the heads off several more, leaving a pile of unfinished torsos on her plate. For $300 an hour, her therapist, Sybil Brown Baker, might diagnose this as passive-aggressive behavior. Or was it misplaced anger? Sybil Brown Baker sent a pamphlet home last week, How We Transfer Feelings of Shame and Pain. Sara read it word for word, and returned it the next day with her editing feedback, all free of charge. Bad semicolons, comma splices, and sentence fragments. She didn't teach freshman English for nothing. She just earned next to nothing. For now. Her freelance work with Cozy Gift Cards International was poised to take off. They loved her work and thought she had a real knack for cancer cards, and could she please send more. That was page 1 of The Audacity of Sara Grayson by Joani Elliot. This book was published by Post Hill Press in 2021. Joani told me this origin story for the book. She said, I'd left my job at the University of Maryland to follow my dream of writing and publishing a novel. After 4 months, my writing was going nowhere and I was miserable. I thought, at least no one cares if I write this book. What would it be like if all these people were waiting for me to finish this book? And that's when I first imagined a sad sort of person left with the writing task of a lifetime. That's the day Sara Grayson was born. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Page 1 Challenge. If you like this quirky little podcast, please subscribe and tell your friends about it.